All right, we got here a 2007 Chevy Malibu. Customer complaint is that the key doesn't come out of the ignition. And also, when the key's off, you can just shift this. The shift interlock just goes without pushing the brake. Once you turn the key on, then it gets tight and only the brake releases it. So the circuit's good, but I don't know, there's another key solenoid. This doesn't come out. It has to like turn to drop more, I guess. Or there's a key hold in. Oh, this beeper is gonna drive me nuts. Now, I think originally this thing came in for the bushing in the shift cable on the transmission was broken. So they replaced that bushing. And I don't know if this problem was there before or not, but that's what we gotta look at. So I'm just gonna do a quick scan. So we got no codes. This is the passenger presence system. I don't think it has anything to do with anything. Let me just get a diagram of how the system's supposed to work. And okay, the car does start. I need AC. It's hot. All right, let me get a diagram for the key solenoid. Would that be in transmission? Maybe. Well, the shift interlock, that would be this. That'll be the shifter. Alright, so the brake pedal talks to the body control module, and that just has a constant ground, gives power to the shift lock control solenoid, which does work when I push the brake. But the problem is, when it works when the car is off, it also works. Is something bypassed? Hold on. Right now, this shift lock control solenoid should be active. And now it's almost as if it's backwards, like the power turns it on. Let's see. This automatic transmission shift lock control solenoid is constantly grounded, and it needs power to turn it on, and then it will release. So when it's close state, it should be off. And there's two fuses in here. There's an interior light fuse and a door lock fuse. Let's see, do the door locks work? Yeah, and do the interior lights work? Yeah, okay. All right, let me go look at a diagram for the key one. All right, well, there's a flow chart for this. From ignition lock cylinder, okay. No, I really think it's something in here. I feel like it's not in park. Even though it says it's in park, it gotta be the cable's not adjusted properly when it broke. Let me pull this off. There's no easy way to get to this. See, this is the biggest proof. Right now I got the key on, and it's as long as it's not fully clicked into park, it lets me, you see, look, shut the key off. Imagine it's like this, and now the key's on. It lets you fully move it. It's not locking it because for some reason, even though it claims it's on park on the dash and over here, I'm assuming it's not adjusted properly. I just don't know how to adjust this.
11 minutes later.
All right, look, I found the TSP. This is pretty important. Information regarding automatic transmission shift lock control functions. This bulletin is being revised. Okay, whatever, I don't care. The shift lock control feature was intended to prevent drivers from shifting out of park with the vehicle running without the brakes applied. However, if the ignition switch is in the accessory position, it may be possible on some vehicles to move the shift lever out of park without first activating the brake. Exactly like what we see. The shift lock control system is only active when the ignition switch is in the run or on position. This means that when the ignition switch is in the run or on position, the shift lever cannot move out of park without activating the brake. Okay, so this seems like it's normal if it's an accessory, or maybe even off. So it could be this is normal and off, or we're stuck in accessory. So right here is accessory, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work in accessory. It only works in run and in start. So I feel like, honestly, we just have a stuck key. I don't even think it's electric. All right, so is there actually an electronic ignition lock in here, or is this just a key that's stuck? I really should pull the ignition out and just see if there's a lock, or because I don't see it on a diagram. Let's just search lock, see what comes up. Just 32 found. Let's go through them. All right, that's just door locks. I really don't think it's a electronic issue. I think the key's just jammed in here. I gotta pull this apart. Well, oh wait, it looks pulled apart already. Hold on. Alright, so I do see this hanging out right here. I don't know what it's to, but it looks like it's going all the way across. Maybe it's aftermarket. All right, so this looks like it's from something aftermarket. We got some tape on this. I don't know if that's factory or not, but here we got some fuses, and they're tapped into the actual ignition switch. So I wonder if, let's say they circumvented the wire through it and then they unplugged the ignition switch, that would cause this. I really want to wire this back to the factory. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not. Oh no, they just tapped in. They didn't actually cut anything open. Let's see. Yeah, so that's tapped in and this is tapped in. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to feel if there's any other wires up here. Oh wait, this is the actual, no, this is it. This cable right here, if I remember correctly, there you go. Well, there is something. This is the shifter lock. Let me plug the ignition switch back in. Does it work without that? Yeah, so the car runs. Does it shift out of park? Oh, I think it's manually connected to this. Yeah, so this moves with... Yeah, so somehow this is stuck in... Yeah, so somehow this is stuck. Okay, now it's out, this comes out. So what does this do? How does this work? But it works fine without it. Alright. Now, is this gonna let the key come out while we're in drive? Let's see. Alright. No, so what is the point of that? I don't know. So it's a mechanical thing from here to there. You see, it moves. It even moves with this. So I'm gonna ask the shop what they want to do. All right, so I was doing some more reading, and I found the park lock cable adjustment, which is for this shifter, I think, and this piece right here, which I have disconnected for the moment. It says, important, the key must not be able to remove from the ignition cylinder with a transmission control lever in any position other than park. If the key can be removed in any other position, adjustment or repair is necessary. Then, the shift lever must not move from park unless the key is in the on position. If the lever can be removed from park with the key in the off position, adjust or repair the park lock cable. So before on that TSB I was saying that meant accessory, not park. It should never be like this. So that's what this is controlling. You see how this moves? Especially when I push the button and when I shift it. So this thing has to be adjusted. It says the way to adjust it is you take this off and make sure 3 threads are showing. I think I'm gonna let the shop adjust this. This is not my field. But that's the issue. It's definitely not an electronic issue like they thought. That's only the newer ones. So we're gonna put this back in and then adjust this, and hopefully we'll fix it. All right, there was a little knob down there. I was able to get my hand from here, and I just rotated until 3 threads are showing. I think we're good now. All right, so now it's running. I cannot shift it out of park. Car's off, key comes out, and I can't shift it out of park. So this video is a little embarrassing. I mean, it seems like anyone who worked on these in the past would know this, but yeah, for me, it's my first time. All the old timers are gonna make fun of me, but it is what it is. All right, thanks for watching. Just in case you have to do it yourself, it's this right here on this little piece. This little thing was all the way tight in. I loosened it till 3 threads were showing, and now everything works. So that's all it was.